going on, everybody? Greg Smith, President, CEO, College Promoters USA. Back at you here. It's my Recruiting 101 video series, episode number 3. Listen, this one I'm bringing it to you in 3 P's, all right? Plan, persistence, patience, right? Parents, student athletes, you have to understand the number one reason high school student athletes do not go on to the next level and do not get an opportunity to go play, it's not because they're not good enough, guys. The vast majority of the time, when granted, you've got a qualified individual, the vast majority of the time, the reason high school student athletes don't get to the next level is because the programs that they were qualified for simply didn't know they were alive, okay? Listen, you've got to have a plan, and it's important you understand that your high school coaching staff, and this is with the utmost respect to you coaches out there, please, this is not any kind of negative dig at you, but your high school coaching staffs, guys, your club teams, your select squads, your AAU teams, whatever it may be, the vast majority of these out here, there is no full-scale plan and process in place to make sure your son or daughter is known, to make sure these college coaches out there know your child is even alive. That is just something you have to understand. And as I've talked about in these previous videos, guys, you've got to take control of this thing, especially parents. You've come all this way. You can't stop now, right? You've spent all this time, energy, and money helping your child, making them better, putting them in the right spots. You've come all this way. Please get a plan developed, a realistic plan. Seek help and have someone help you get this laid out. That's exactly what our program is about. We're not here to be in your child's photo on signing day. You want to invite us to the signing day party? Great, we'll be there happily. But listen, we're here to do our job. We're here to do what you hire us to do, which is make sure your son or daughter gets recruited. And most importantly, the best way we make that happen, as we continue to do for 20 years running, guys, is by having a plan and a process in place that consistently and persistently takes place all the way through their entire high school career until the day that they commit. But regardless, even if you don't come our direction, you have to take control, get a plan, and go. Which leads into my second point, persistence. That's step number 2. You've got a plan, you've got your tools, you've got an effective process laid out that's going to take place all the way through. Good. Step 2, persistence. You've got to attack this process relentlessly. Now, I'm not saying emailing the same coaches and reaching out every other day trying to get their attention. There is a fine line. You can't be overbearing and obnoxious on these college coaches, guys, but be persistent and be consistent. Keep them in your loop. You get new film, we get new SAT scores, we grow an inch, we get a junior day invite, we pick up an offer, we got a coach that wants us to come out and visit, we're headed out to a showcase camp, we're headed out to a combine, whatever it is, guys, in your plan, be consistent in it and attack it throughout. This isn't just something you do one time. We don't just make one film, send out a couple of emails and hope this thing just works, okay? Our system is extremely effective and it's more effective than it's ever been at this moment. But the key behind it, guys, the key to my business being as successful as it is for the clients that are smart enough to hire our assistants and our professional help, the key, persistency and consistency. That's what we bring every single day here. Not to mention the passion and the hard work I bring every day consistently, and my entire staff does as well. But it's what we tell you families and parents to understand. You've got to be persistent and consistent in this too, all right? Plan, persistence. Number 3 now, patience, all right? You guys have to understand, you have to deploy patience. Don't expect this thing to go from 0 to 100 overnight. You're not gonna go from no recruitment to literally a week later, a coach flying you out and offering you a $30,000 scholarship, okay? But it's important you stay patient through this. Learn your signing days, learn your national letter of intent days. Understand, like you football players, national signing day, that's not one day. That's the start of an entire signing period. And all you other sports out there, many of you have early signing periods, regular signing periods, November, April. This process moves all the way through your entire high school career, okay? Nothing is done until anybody signs their national letter of intent. Be patient. But the important thing is, if you get a plan and you stay persistent, you'll know come graduation day that you did everything in your power to make sure you had every opportunity brought to you before you walk that stage. That's what I preach in all these videos. It's what I preach to you moms and dads on this side of the desk. That's what I'm doing here. I put myself on the other side of the desk today. I wanted to try to really put myself in your shoes and bring this to you and give you some direction on some things to really focus on and understand. Plan, persistence, patience. All right, that's episode 3, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Any of you ever need any help, you let us know. Those of you that are seeing this, we can help you. We're right in your communities. Seek us out. If you don't know how to find us still to this day, heck, you give me a call directly anytime. 210-494-6363. Greg Smith, President, CEO, College Promoters USA. We're based right out here out of San Antonio, but I got kids all through this region. If you're seeing this and you want some help, you don't hesitate to let us know. I'm looking for parents and student athletes that are hungry, that share a passion and genuinely want to go change their college future, their entire future, not just about your sport. This is about your whole life, guys. Your college future is a massive, massive part of your success. Let's maximize it, okay? Plan, persistence, patience. That's episode number 3. Thanks for tuning in. Greg Smith, College Promoters USA. We'll see you guys next time. Be invited, be evaluated, be recruited. Let's go get them.